I'm Christy, the artist behind Punchy Pottery. My studio is located in the beautiful state of Wyoming. I am extremely proud of every single piece that I create. As cliche as it may sound, I truly pour my heart and soul into crafting each item from beginning to end. I dedicate around 4 to 5 hours carving each pot, sometimes even longer. Some of my favorites though are the ones with the detailed leather work that wrap around the entire piece, or even my buffalo that is carved out of intricate vine work. I've always admired leatherwork and how the little details, lines, and textures come together to make up a piece. However, it's an art form that I'm not super familiar with, and my passion truly lies in ceramics. But one day I decided to grab a freshly thrown pot and some of my carving tools and try my hand at combining the two mediums that I love. It took me some time to figure out how to carve clay to look exactly like leather, but after a lot of dedication to my process, I was able to develop a style I am truly proud of. There are several tools that I couldn't live without, and the first are my hands. From throwing on the wheel to carving, painting, and glazing for hours on end, my hands played the most essential role in absolutely everything that I do. The next is my pottery wheel. My wheel allows me to take raw lumps of clay and form them into all of the blank canvases that I use for all of my artistic creations. Last but not least are my pottery kilns. That's where the actual magic happens. It's where all of the dried out clay goes through several transformation firings to turn into the functional artwork that you get to use every day. I have had to make a homemade tool before, and it is this plastic pottery rib. Using a sheet of plastic, I traced out the exact profile of the mug that I wanted to create. After carefully cutting it out, I used a Dremel to sand down this edge and make it smooth to ensure that it wouldn't snag on my clay while I throw. When I use it on the wheel, all I have to do is simply guide my clay up into it, and now I get the perfect mug every time. If I had an unlimited budget, I would love to establish a community studio where I could instruct ceramic techniques such as wheel throwing, hand building, glaze making, and how to operate kilns safely. Pottery can be pretty expensive to get into, but it's a timeless art form that I would love to make more accessible to those wanting to learn. Thank you for checking out this episode of Just in the Making. I'm Christy, and if you want to learn more, my website is punchypottery.com, and make sure to follow along on both Instagram and Facebook at Punchy Pottery.